do men like, does weight and physical appearances matter to you guys?
Good yes, question. It does. Now, like I said, it really depends on everyone's preference. But like I said, yeah, it does. For a lot of men, how you look it's both of us how we look. We both are sexually attracted, men and women. But if we want to be honest, like people that say that physical doesn't matter, they're lying. Like that's the first thing that we notice when we meet somebody. But preferably, yeah, it does matter. It does matter. Nobody when you meet somebody, like you do want to make sure that the person is pretty and fit, and but it really depends on you, on the person. But for a lot of guys, yeah, they do. If they had a choice, they want to go with the guy with the girl that has a good body. But like I told you before, it really depends on your options, right? If you have the opportunity to, if you're a guy or a girl that have the options of a guy, and then you will always pick the guy that has most of the time, but you will be attracted to the guy that has the best body, depending on your options, right? So same thing for guys as well. We do care about that. But I really believe it really depends on your options, though. So the more attractive you are as a person, as a guy, as a girl, that means you have more options. And if you have more options, I feel like naturally you're gonna select the woman or the guy that has a good body.
I mean, so if you're dating like your dream girl, perfect, like she got the body you want, everything, and like she gains like a lot of weight, and next thing you know, she's like pushing 300-400 pounds. Like, what are you gonna do?
So this is the thing. Body does it is an important thing, but I think the most important thing is adding value. Because I mean, for a lot of guys, I mean, my personal experience, I met girls before that are very pretty, but then after having talking to them, like, I realized that they don't provide any value to me. Like they're just a pretty face, So, what I'm saying is, are you talking about commitment or initial attraction?
No, I'm just saying, like, like you have a girlfriend, like you love her, like she has a great personality, like she has like such a pretty body, but she gains like so much weight, and now she's pushing 300-400 pounds. Like, does weight matter to you guys?
If you want the honest answer, yeah. Well, I mean, would it matter to you? Would it matter to you too? If your guy
keep it raw.
If your guy ended up gaining 300-400 pounds,
would it be issue? That's definitely a health issue.
Would that be concerning to you too?
I mean, if he ain't fatty, but no, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
No,
I would try to help them, get back on track. Like, yo, like, let's hit the gym. Like, I mean, we're gonna start fasting. Like, but I'm like, I wouldn't just like leave them just because of that. I mean, if they got comfortable though in their skin, and like they just left themselves there, and like it just got to a point where they were really unhealthy and their health was like getting really bad, then like, yeah, and they didn't want to change it, I don't think I could be with someone like that.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's for guys that it's something we do care about. We're very visual, very visual guys, and we always pay attention to the physical part. But like I said, if a guy had an option, I feel like it always comes down to options. So if the more option a guy has, same thing with the girls, the more options you have, you always would go with. Naturally, we'll always go with the more attractive physical girl or guy. So if you want to help like I said, if you want to attract the person that you really, really, really want, I feel like it does help. It does help if you are more fit, if you take care of yourself. And I'm not saying like you have to be an IG model. I'm just saying just be healthy. Be healthy. You have a better chance of attracting people. But if you just let yourself go and call it self-love journey.
No, but I think that it's not only options, but it's also like preference. It's preference to what people want, because some people are like, oh my God, you're so hot, you're so this, and then some guys are like, oh my God, look at your fupa. Like that's the kind of shit that I get, and I'm just like, I don't really give a shit what you think about my body, so I feel like I'm okay. But I think when it comes to like that amount of weight, if you're going like 300 pounds, then it's almost like it's a health issue. But for women, it's different because we have kids.
Yeah.
Like our bodies change. And so it's hard for us to get back to the size 5 and the size like so stigmatized weight or image that is the preferable image. You know, it's hard. Like, and I think that's what Tasha's point is that I attracted you at a size decent, but now I had a baby and I'm a little chubby. I'm like, you know.
No, that's fine. Yeah. No,
are men still attracted to their other halves when they're a little chubby? Like, I feel like they're not. They're on Instagram scrolling for the freaking size 7 girl, you know, just to like whatever.
No, what I'm saying is no. Like once you're like once a guy loves you, and you know, like he understands that you're gonna go through a phase. We're just talking about like initial attraction, like to attract somebody so you can date them. I do believe.
Oh, but I think Tasha's question was like eventually. It wasn't like initially.
Yeah, no, like you guys are already dating.
Okay, so that was different.
Well, yeah, well, put on weights like, you know, like 20 pounds, 30 pounds. But if you push it like 50 to 100 pounds, look.
I mean, I know people who gain like 100 pounds for that answer.
I'm loyal, but goddamn, 50, 100 pounds.
No, but a lot of people put on weight when they get in relationships because they're happy and they're eating and they're like happy.
Weight is a real thing.
It's a thing.
But I'm gonna put it out there. Like some guys out there, that's all they got. That's why options of it is. That's why option. I feel like if you're a woman or a guy, let's go like 300 or 400 pounds, right? Some, like you said, you know, most people wouldn't stay with that, but if they do stay, they're not confident to find somebody else, so they stay. But if that person had an option, so like I said, if your guy was hitting 300 pounds, 400 pounds, and you know for a fact the guys will take you, you would go naturally. I'm just saying is, if you do stay, there's some guys out there, they do stay in those type of relationships because I feel like they're limited by their options. So, but like I said, we're talking about like 20, 30 pounds. Hey, 20, 30 pounds, it's all good. You know, it's all good to me.
Thick. That's what I call thick.
It's all good to me. That's how I like my women. Poly women.
Thick as it.
In a bowl of oatmeal.
You know, it's all good to me. But I'm gonna say, but like 50, I'm gonna be honest, 50, 100 pounds. God damn.
We'll buy you a membership to the gym.
You know, we'll work out together. We'll work out together. We'll motivate each other. But be honest, both sides. Like if you saw a guy getting 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 pounds, like damn. But for me, honestly, it's not even about the weight too, but like your health risk. Like you're gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna put how many polyps die with heart disease all the time and leave me behind with all our children.
Right.
That's what's concerning to me. Like in the Polynesian community, you see that all the time. People pass away from chronic diseases at a very young age, and because of polys, like we don't take care of our health. So that's something that it's really, really important to take care of your health, not for the attraction, but for longevity, so you can be there for your family. I want to make sure that if I'm with a woman, I would prefer to be with the wife that has some kind of like health standards with herself. So that way, you know, I know I'll be with this forever. You know, you're gonna be here for a long time. I don't want you to like I better go to the hospital and because you don't want to, you know, go out there and put in work. You know, I feel like I do want a woman to take care of herself. So that way she could be only for me, but for the kids as well.